Hello everyone, this is Jeanette with Serendipity Land, and I have a new listing for you today at 2470 Ranchito Drive in Grange, California. This is a 2.10 acre lot in the beautiful city of Grange. And Grange is actually a French name, it's pronounced La Grange, and that means the farm. So this town was actually founded in 1852 by French miners who had struck gold in the nearby Tuolumne River. So there's a little bit of history for you. All right, let's take a look at the property from a different point of view. Here we go. And a couple things that I want you to notice is I'm going to zoom out just a bit to show you the topography. As you can see, this area has a lot of rolling hills, soft slopes, and some flatter areas. And so you can see that people here have built in all these different, types of landscapes. Some people have built on top of the hill, on the side, at the bottom. So you can see you don't have to stretch your imagination too far to see the possibilities at your lot. Also note that there are paved roads in the area, and that there's a community here. So even though it's a kind of like secluded community, you're not completely isolated. All right, so let's take a look at the property. And you can see that at the bottom here, you have a chunk of the property that is in a relatively flat area. And then you have the other part of the property that's up the slope or up the hill. So I would most likely build at the bottom. You can see that right next door to your lot, you have another person that has built a home, and there's some other kind of building there. So you know that you can build. Also, please note that there is electricity at the lot line. So there's an electrical pole right there. So you should be able to get electricity. As far as water is concerned, I know that you would have to install a water meter, but this area is serviced by the Don Pedro Community Services. So to get information on permits, fees, and regulations, please contact the county directly to get that information, because those rules and fees change. But anyways, that's the information on this property. So 2470 Ranchito Drive. This is a 2.10 acre lot. And guys, the best part about this is the area. Check this out. There are a plethora of activities and things that you can do here. As you can see, Ranchito's right there in the middle in the green. And then you can see you have the Don Pedro Reservoir. You have the association. There's the marina. Barrett Cove, Lake McClure, Lake McSwain. There are so many things to do here, and let's get this party started. Let's head over to the Lake Don Pedro Marina. Okay, and the Lake Don Pedro Marina is about 7.5 miles from your property, so it's going to take you about 13 minutes to get there. Let's zoom in just a bit so we can see more. And here we go. You can see, guys, that you have docking for boats. There are houseboats on the left. These are all houseboats. I know that they have rentals and things like that. You can also see that there's a boat ramp here. So if you have your own water toys, you got a power boat or sea-doos or any kind of watercraft, you can come on down and have access to the lake. Lake Don Pedro is right here. Let me show you a photo also of what the marina looks like. There you go. And one thing to note is that when we're looking at these images from the satellite point of view, we're looking down, we see a lot of brown, which there is a lot of brown, but there's also a lot of green. So I just want to show you some images from time to time so that you can see what the area looks like from the ground. All right. So let's head over to the Don Pedro Reservoir, which is essentially right next door. It's 10 miles, so another 2.5 miles from the marina. And again, you can enjoy all kinds of water sports, kayaking, water skiing, boating. So there's plenty here to enjoy. Let's head over to the Don Pedro Recreation Agency. And again, that's like right there. So again, you're like 10 minutes, from these locations. Check this out. How awesome is this? You can sit up here, you can enjoy the views, you can listen to the water, you can read a book, you can write a book, you can exercise all in the midst of nature. So also let me show you a photo of what that agency looks like from the ground. Again, look at how beautiful that is. This building has glass windows all around its circumference so that you can enjoy the views. You can have lunch or dinner. I know they have picnicking areas around there. So each one of these recreation areas is going to have their own amenities and their own activities that they sponsor. Okay, so heading out from there, not too far from there is the Lake Don Pedro Owners Association. And so the Owners Association for this community, the fee is $100 for the year. So really amazing deal considering that once a year you get to rent the Hacienda Hall for free. And this hall area you can use for a family reunion, for a birthday party, celebration of life, any kind of big group gathering event that you want to hold. You know, you can rent this facility at the Owners Association, and it also comes with a full kitchen. So if you have people that are going to come and cook for you guys, or if you guys want to cook yourselves, you have access to the kitchen as well. Getting back to the facilities, the Lake Don Pedro, the Hacienda, has also a swimming pool. It has a little playground. It has tables with umbrellas and sitting areas for you to enjoy. And I know they also host classes, especially during summer. They'll have yoga classes or maybe some art classes that you can participate in. Lastly, they also have a couple of apartments that they rent out to owners for a discounted rate. So if you have friends or family who don't like to pitch a tent or sleep in a cabin or RV or a houseboat, and they just want to be in an apartment, they can rent the apartment for a few days and enjoy everything that this area has to offer. Okay, so back to our tour. Let's head over back to Ranchito, because what we did is we actually head west and took a look at what's within 10-15 minutes of the property west. But now let's head over to the east side and let's go to Barrett Cove recreation area. Now Barrett Cove is about 3.5 miles from your property. So again, 7 minutes and you're there. And check this out. You've got a swimming lagoon. You've got campsites there. You have docking for your boats. You have a boat ramp for your water toys. There are hiking trails. This is just one of the many recreation areas that are available to you. Of course, you can enjoy all your water sports here. And let me show you a photo of what the area looks like. Now, isn't that just beautiful? That's stunning, and that's 3.5 miles from your new property at Ranchito. Okay, so let's head over now to Lake McClure. Lake McClure is 20 miles from your property, so within a half hour you're there. How cool is this? I love the landscape here. It just looks so pretty, and it feels like a bunch of little islands. Obviously, I know they're peninsulas, but this just looks so cool. And again, Lake McClure has a lot to offer, guys. Here's another swimming lagoon. There is an RV park right here. I know they also have campsites. There's fishing. There's docking here for your boats. You name it, they've got it. Let me show you some other images of Lake McClure. Here you go. Here's a picnicking area that's available for you to use. I know they have boating and they have boat rentals and all kinds of water sport equipment. You can also go fishing. In any of these lakes, guys, the fishing is phenomenal. There's trout and there's bass that you can fish. So if you want to go on a guy's fishing trip or a girl's fishing trip or mommy and me and daddy and me, you can totally do this. Also, Lake McClure hosts the 4th of July fireworks show. So you can be camping and watching the fireworks show from the comfort of your chair. And finally, if you're adventurous and you like to have fun mountain biking, they also have a mountain bike park. And it has a ramp. So if you want to do tricks, you can and have a good old time. So this is Lake McClure, guys. And it's just phenomenal, everything that this area, you know, just continues to have to offer. In all these recreation areas, like I mentioned before, they all have their own amenities. They all have their own activities that they host. How cool is this? Okay, so let's head over to Lake McSwain. Now, Lake McSwain is 13 miles from the property and it's only 20 minutes. So within 20 minutes, you're here. As you can see, look at this beautiful lake area. It reminds me of a lazy river, fancy at a fancy hotel, but you know, no hotel needed here. You just enjoy all of that nature has to offer. Now, Lake McSwain is also another recreation area with a lot of amenities. They have campsites, they have hiking trails, they have camping. Let's see. And let me show you a photo of the area. There you go. Isn't that magnificent? It just looks like there's a mirror. Um, and again, here you can go kayaking. You know, you can also enjoy other water sports. You know, go wakeboarding. And they also have really close by the Splash and Dash Aqua Park, and that's an inflatable uh, obstacle course of sorts. You know, that's on the water, so you and your kids and your friends can come in here and just bounce, jump, hike. You know, climb up and slide down and play in the water. So, what an amazing place, right? To just come. This is only 20 minutes from your new home or your new lot, and there are so many things for you to enjoy. Okay, so heading back to Ranchito, um, you can see everything that is so close to you. Let's take a peek one more time. Let's just zoom out a bit. All of this, guys, is close to you, and it's like you go from 7 minutes to 15, 20, and 30 minutes tops to get to all of these areas that are just nearby. Your place could be the hub of entertainment for your family or for your set of friends. You can just see all the amazing things that you can do. Okay, so I have one more thing to show you that's nearby, and that is Yosemite National Park. And Yosemite is only 47 miles from here, guys. So in about an hour, you can be here. And if you haven't been to Yosemite National Park, please do yourself a favor and go. It is one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful park in the United States. I mean, there are mountain peaks, there are valleys, there are lakes, there are creeks, there are, there's snow in winter, there are waterfalls. I mean, there's just so much beauty, so much vegetation, so many things to do and so much to explore. So if you're an outdoors, lover, a nature lover, this place is a mecca of nature. And so who really should be looking at this, guys? Who should be looking at buying this place at 2470 Ranchito? I think that anybody that lives in the city in San Francisco, you're only 2 hours and 40 minutes away from this natural reserve. You know, your home that has access to at least 3 lakes that are really, really close to you, and then also you're an hour away from Yosemite. It's like, are you kidding me? So 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 40 minutes, and you get away from the city and all the noise and all the technology and all the, you know, being tethered to digital components, and you can just take a deep breath and exhale and inhale some fresh air in the comfort of your own lot and enjoy some nature and reconnect with nature and yourself. It's been scientifically proven that being out in nature, going outside, decreases stress, decreases anxiety, decreases anger. So a lot of things that contribute to our well-being. In order to feel good about yourself, it helps you to be out in nature. So I'm always happy to be somebody who contributes to other people being able to connect to that. Let's all be healthy and let's all feel good about life and about ourselves. So disconnecting from everything and reconnecting, with nature and your friends and the people that, you care about, that's what makes life worth living. Okay, and so many things to do, guys. Boating, kayaking, fishing, hunting, camping, picnics, mountain biking. I mean, the sky's the limit. There's so much to do, you will not be bored. All right, so that's it, guys. This is 2470 Ranchito Drive in LaGrange, California. 2.10 acre lot for only $19,999. Again, that's $19,999 for 2.1 acres. Make sure that you click on buy now if you're interested. Put your $500 deposit and tell us how you want to take title, and then we'll contact you with follow-up instructions to process the rest of the payment and to get this escrow opened. Also, just so that you know, this property has title insurance, so you can be assured that if you choose to buy this lot and then you want to put a property on it, build a house, etc., and you require a lender to lend you money to do that, the lender is going to require title insurance, and so you will have it. So you can be assured that you can do something with this lot because of that. Okay, so thanks, guys. 2470 Ranchito Drive, LaGrange, 2.10 acres for only $19,999. All right, have a good one. Get some awe and have an amazing week, guys.